Guys, I'm going to skim through this article as much as possible because it's lengthy, but just in time for the holidays. The biggest mandate of all is about to go into effect. Okay, guys, listen up. What a joyful time of year this is going to be for the countless families that are about to experience a job loss. First of all, can I tell you, I have not worked since March. My business closed down. I'm a massage therapist. I'm licensed. And I'm not working. I've not been working. Times are really hard. Groceries are going up. It's getting to be scary. Bills are getting put back and a little bit here, just listen. You would think Joe Biden's rapidly plunging poll numbers would cause him to rethink these absurd mandates, but it hasn't happened. He is stubbornly moving forward, and the consequences are disastrous. Earlier today, okay, he watched the heartbreak of a pandemic hero being marched out of the hospital in California because her religious exemption was denied. She's going to lose her house. This isn't anything new. I've seen firefighters and police officers and nurses being told you got to go home if you don't get this, you know what? It's going to happen all over because OSHA mandate is going to go in effect in just a few days. OSHA has finished developing a rule that compels companies with 100 plus employees to require the you-know-what or regular testing. It also requires them to provide paid time to get workers to get vaxxed and to recover from any side effects. I don't even know if you can even say that word. But the rule's going to go into effect in days. OSHA mandate will cover somewhere around 80 million American workers. As the new regulations start to be enforced, countless Americans are going to choose to willingly leave their jobs, and countless others will be ruthlessly terminated for not complying. Needless to say, this is going to cause enormous nightmares in industry after industry. Now, look, I don't care if you get it or not. That is your choice. Don't get mad at people who don't get it. I don't get mad at you for getting it. Everybody has to do what they feel best. But why? Why are they trying so hard and offering money and lottery tickets and ice cream to people who get this, you know what? Anyway, I digress. We are in the midst of the worst supply chain crisis in U.S. history, and OSHA's mandates are going to make things much, much worse. Logistic companies and industries ranging from trucking to warehouses are warning that this mandate will cause further supply chain backlogs. Groups representing them say substantial numbers of employees are not vaccinated and may quit or let go at the height of the holiday season. Do you remember back, don't quote me, but didn't I hear Nancy Pelosi say in a nice sneer, you better get your Christmas shopping done early back a few months ago? Anyway, why would he want to make our supply chain headaches far more painful at the busiest time of the year? It doesn't make sense. Or does it? Okay, all these losses of employees are going to make things exceedingly difficult. We're already dealing with a shortage of approximately 80,000 truckers, and the ATA is openly warning that the OSHA mandate is going to create a workforce crisis for our industry. The American Trucking Association sent a letter to the administration expressing grave concern over the potential damage that these mandates are going to cause for the country. While much of the country was sequestered in their homes, the trucking industry served its essential function and did so successfully with safety standards developed by public health experts. All right, I'm sorry I'm skipping so much. I'll give you the article and the description below if you want to read the whole thing. We aren't just talking about the loss of a few thousand truck drivers. 37% of all truck drivers in the entire nation. The Federation warns that the motor carriers it represents, who said supply 80% of the country and move 70% of all freight tonnage, could lose up to 30% of their drivers. If you think that store shelves are empty now, you just wait until that happens. The retail industry is also in a state of panic because of this upcoming mandate. Besides trucking, retailers are also concerned the mandate could trigger resignations in an industry already short on workers. It has been a hectic holiday season already, as you know, with supply chain struggles. This is a difficult policy to implement. It could be even more difficult during the holiday season. You guys, this is going to be a holiday season like no other. Our retailers are already really struggling to staff their stores in many areas of the country. This new mandate is not going to help matters. Number of Marines are on the verge of being kicked out of the military. The Corps will kick out every Marine who refuses the you know what and fails to receive an approved exemption by the November 28th deadline. Barred an approved administration, medical or religious accommodation, or pending appeal. Marines who fail to meet the deadline will be processed for administrative separation. All right. We're really going to do this around Thanksgiving. How heartless are these people? And after our military, now listen to this, after our military has been gutted, I hope that no major conflict suddenly erupts, because our ability to go to war will be greatly diminished. Have you guys seen China? Have you guys heard their plans? In so many ways, this moment represents a fundamental turning point for the United States, and nothing will ever be the same after this. And now he goes in to talk about how he's disgusted with the Democratic Party. I don't care about the parties. I care about the moral responsibility, okay? That's what I care about. The sort of mandates that are now being pushed on all of us have absolutely no place in a civilized society. If you have lost a job or going to lose a job, you're not alone. There are millions upon millions of other Americans that still believe in freedom, and we shall not bow our knees before these tyrants. Guys, this is what I'm reading to you right now is nothing compared to what it probably really is going to be like. Guys, have you read Revelations? Now is the time to get your life right with Jesus, okay? With the Lord, okay? Like I said, I don't blame you for getting, if you want it, but don't get mad at us for not getting it. It's not our fault. Why are they we'll give you ice cream. We'll give you a lottery ticket. We'll pay you this much money if you get this. Why? Everybody's still getting sick with it. Some people are still dying with it. Something is wrong. Something is not right. I'm sorry to be so fired up, but this stuff, you guys, I know a lot of you know, but don't turn your backs on this because you don't want to face it. Now's the time to face it and plan, okay? Love you guys. I'll talk to you later.